all truth to the Most High, and not that counterfeit Yahweh who try and pose as the Most High. Today I'm coming with third part of a four-part exposure. This one is titled Frankenstein. And the first code I saw was Adam, father of mankind. I mentioned the golem in a previous exposure. Golem is an animated anthropomorphic being that is created from inanimate matter, usually clay or mud. You know, just as they try to give you the drop in Genesis that, you know, we were created from the earth. That's their story. What took place in the garden? We know. But what was in the garden? Humanoids. The Ishal. See, the Ishal is not a real one, a true one. They say created being. I am Pepe the frog. Pepe is a green anthropomorphic frog with a humanoid body. See, there were humanoids in the garden. Created creations from Yahweh. And so, what is this golem? This golem is the image of the beast. It's artificial. It's not a true one or a real one. Revelations 13 and 15 talks about a statue. It's a resemblance, and I'm going to speak on it here in a second. Daniel 2:33, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. They're not talking about kingdoms. They're talking about their creation. Their type of man. Anthropomorphic. Definition. Attributions of human traits. Human form. Human characteristics to non-human things. The real ones and the true ones. We're not humans. So what is Adam? It's a type of man. Created from the ground. See, they were trying to create the perfect man where Yahweh was. Frankenstein vibes with it. See, they created after the image which they had seen by way of an imitation of him. What was this image they saw? They saw the Most High creation, the true one, the real one, who was from the beginning, the perfect man. They said, let us call him Adam. So as I told you previously, they began to bring certain things. Deity, which is soul of a bone. Goodness, the desire of the soul. Fire, flesh, soul. Providence or providence, marrow and soul. So they begin the framing of the body from the clay, from the mud. And then they come up with their creation. Adam, who is Frankenstein. Built of parts, brought in. Connotations and black magic and spells. We're going to keep going though. And then you have what's called the virgin birth. You see, they try to give you the drop that Jesus was born from a virgin birth. Now, you see, Adam is the virgin birth. He was created from the clay and the mud. So what happened here? What happened in the garden? What went down? You see, Adam rebelled against Yahweh. In his punishment, he was placed in what is called the garden, which could have been earth. I am the creator. This is Yahweh. Adam was placed. He was tricked into the garden because he rebelled against his creator, Yahweh. The rebellion wasn't about eating a fruit from a tree. It was because Adam, who is Frankenstein, was more intelligent than his creator, Yahweh. You're going to see what made Yahweh mad. The Bible's insane. Non-biblical nonsense. Mind control. I continue to tell you about their books. In the book that I'm coming from, the Secret Book of John, does it have hijacks in it? Yes, it does. Because I do my best keeping the Most High's instructions and commandments, the vibration is there. But the Most High, what the truth, it vibes with me. It shows me the truth of what's going on here in these end times, and there are mysteries that they have tried to hide from the real ones that is not being exposed. So the Bible, the books are about spells, magic, witchcraft, sorcery. See, the Bible is full of insanity and nonsense, which comes from gaps and incomplete stories that are written. The spells, the scriptures have spells on them. The sorcery, witchcraft, and magic leads to mind control. So you have beings of people that is waiting for some man to come back out the sky, like I may have said in previous lesson. Pick them up and give them a ride to a place called heaven. Same man that walked on water, that turned water into wine. Come on now, that should sound crazy now in these end times. It's crazy. But when you're under the spell, the witchcraft and sorcery, you're going to believe it. OT Gentiles, or Old Testament Gentiles, aliens of Israel. Who are these? They are your Nephilims, dinosaurs, dog people. See, the aliens of the New Testament are your Nephilims. For example, your Canaanites, Canine, dog people, Israelites, Perizzites, anything that ends in ites. They have Nephilim DNA, your giants, plus the Nephilims were your dinosaurs, the giants. And the dog people are part of the creation. This is all organic chemistry created by Yahweh. And then you have the code, divine children, begotten of God. You know when you see God, it's Yahweh. Satan's seeds, counterfeit. What's going on here? It's your Nephilims. Yahweh's creation. They're counterfeit. Why? They're not the real ones. The divine children are Yahweh's seed, the Nephilims, who are counterfeit real ones. They call them the divine children, but they're not. They can have all those titles. What separates us from them is we keep the instructions and commandments. That's the difference. And then you have Sophia, is it? The dog Sophia. Apple of Sodom. What's going on here? See, Sophia is the creator of evil. She brought forth corrupted fruit, and it pushes darkness and fear, just like the offsprings, the Nephilims, all on this platform, pushing fear. Same lessons over and over, pushing fear. Come on, true ones and real ones, wake up. It's time to move on to a higher vibration. And then you have this word higher, the breath of God, ventilator, resurrected. Higher is a sudden exhale of breath used to give you extra power. Also to give God, with Yahweh, praise when you are filled with excitement. So this breath of God, this higher, It's like a ventilator that helps you breathe. This is how Adam was brought alive. This is what the resurrection is about. Ezekiel 37:5. Thus said Lord God, who is Yahweh, unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. Resurrected ones. It'll be reincarnation. You know, this is Yahweh's doing. And then you have Abraham's children. Who are they? They're your Nephilims. Who else they going to be? They are your Nephilims. If they're your Nephilims, Abraham's children are Nephilims, then Abraham's a Nephilim. The Israelites are Nephilims. At some point you're going to put it together. Then I saw blue hats. So I vied with Apocalypse of Abraham. If you go read the Apocalypse of Abraham, you'll see it in chapter 3, verse 2, verse 8, chapter 4, verses 1 through 6. What vies with it? To question authority. And Torah, sounds like Torah, don't it? You're going to begin to put all these words together. You see, blue hat is the organization of thinking. Blue hat is the controlling. It's controlling the conversation. Adam questioned his creator, or father Yahweh. And Yahweh became angry, just as Terah did when Abraham questioned him about bowing down and serving idols that he had carved and created. Now, Abraham wanted to know, why are you bowing down to these idols? You the one who brought them into existence. And he got mad because of the question. And you see, this is what happens. What happened with Yahweh and Adam, who is Frankenstein. See, Adam doesn't give off that vibration like the Nephilim do. You see, Adam was intelligent. He wanted to know why was he created. He wanted to know and ask questions. But you know, Yahweh didn't want that. And you know, you hear people say it all the time. You're not supposed to question God. Now, who gives a flip about God? We serve the Most High. And how do we know the truth? Because we ask the Most High to give us the truth. You have to ask the Most High. This Yahweh is totally different in every area than the Most High. And then you have what's called electronic bomb, cosmic energy, energy signal, energy shot. What is this? Thunder and lightning vibe with it. You see, the E-bomb is a weapon that uses intense electromagnetic field to create a brief pulse of energy without harming humans or Nephilims or the real true ones. This is the energy shot and signal used from the atmosphere or cosmos to create Adam, who is Frankenstein. It is also called thunder and lightning. You see, they're not going to give you the truth. They're not going to tell you. They're going to give names for everything. But you know, you saw it on Van Helsing. You saw it on I, Frankenstein. What is Frankenstein's name in I, Frankenstein? His name was Adam. They telling you. But most people don't look at the movies or television shows for drops to see what's going on. They only watch for entertainment. You see the humans, the Nephilims, the angels, they think we're stupid. And a bunch of us are dumbed down because we still believe that the Bible is true. No. It's so much in the Bible. I say about 9. Like I always say, about 90 to 95% of the Bible is corrupted, sorcery, witchcraft, black magic. At some point, true ones, you have got to see this. You have got to live. Go. So all this creation, all this beginning, and all this is a load of lies and manipulation to keep you dumbed down. You know, they want you to believe that some serpent talked to Eve and had her to eat the fruit. When you do your study and research, you'll see that Yahweh seduced Eve twice. It had those offsprings, Cain and Abel. It's in Cain and Abel is a people. They're not what you think. The Most High has nothing to do with that creation. You see, Sophia saw the Most High's creation. So she wanted to do it without the Most High's consort. But Yahweh turned out to be a monster with several different heads. Like a lion, a bear, a leopard. She tried to hide it. Just didn't work out. And you see now, they try to tell you that these heads represent kingdoms, but they don't. It's their creation, people. This image of the beast, what they're going to try to use here in these end times to bring alive, which they have already done with Adam and Frankenstein. They have already done it. They have already mastered that type of technology. You see, you're going to get the drop to see that the world, the earth is not that old. It's not. How can you sit here and say that the world is 1,000,000 years old or 1,000,000,000 years old? Who knows that? You can't even say Jesus existed. No one was there. You just have to believe it. What they're telling you. Out of a book called the New Testament, which is written by really Nephilims, but they pose as Greeks, Catholics. We have no cultural background with the true ones. You know, they took the books, so they say, and gave them back to you. After they threatened you to punish you, they caught you reading. That's supposed to be the drop. But they gave them back to you. Then what? You think they gave them back to you like they took them? No, they manipulated. They changed words. They changed places. They changed everything to keep you dumbed down. It's time to wake up, people. Their creation, Adam in the garden, is nothing but Frankenstein. Created from spare parts, different parts, and lightning. And, you know, I saw in a hurricane in nature. They use the elements to build this humanoid. So you have Adam, who is a type of creation. And then you have the angels, which is another type of creation. But then you have the true ones. It's always going to be a battle there. So this was the third of a 4-part exposure. The next one will be plasma. I hope this was powerful in that, you know, some of you can understand what's going on. Ask the Most High to give you the drop and to show you about this here exposure. Because people, like Edgar said, we are not the Israelites. We've been giving you this drop for a while, me surfing it. Israelites are Nephilim, who is about war. Tribes against tribes. Watch the movie Grimm's, or the series Grimm, but some of you haven't seen it. You see all of these different shapeshifters, but they fight against each other. They'll give you the drop. Same thing that's going on now with these so-called Israelites and Canaanites and all of this here. These people on this YouTube platform, they're from those tribes. And they war against each other. All the Most High does is just sit back and watch them fight against each other because he knows it's about greed and power. That's all they want, to be on top. They want to be the elect. They're fighting to be in their 144,000 because they're going to let Yahweh down. And he's going to destroy them. They do all they can. Their job is to keep the true ones dumbed down and not figured out. But we're figuring it out. We have figured it out. We haven't figured it all out, but every day you ask the Most High, the Most High will show you. Just ask. Just ask. Wow. Adam is Frankenstein. And some more humanoids in what they call the garden. Well, Adam was tricked into. Wow. All truth to the Most High. And not that counterfeit Yahweh. Him and his Nephilim offsprings and angels who are counterfeits. Be blessed, family. Be blessed.